I see you, my beloved child. Your heart is burdened, and your spirit feels weary. The weight of the world presses upon you, and sometimes it feels as though the road ahead is too steep to climb, too long to endure. But I want you to know that in your moment of struggle, you are not alone. I have never left your side, nor will I ever. The path you walk, though it may be difficult, is one that I have laid before you, and it is a journey that is guided by my loving hand. I understand the depth of your sorrow, the uncertainty that clouds your mind, and the weariness that clings to your soul. Life is not always easy. It is filled with trials, hardships, and moments of despair that can leave you questioning your strength, your purpose, and even my love for you. But know this, your struggles are not without meaning. They are not random or purposeless. Every challenge you face, every tear you shed, is part of a greater plan that I have for you, a plan that is woven with love, wisdom, and hope. In the moments when the weight feels unbearable, when the darkness seems overwhelming, remember that I am with you. I am the God who walks beside you, who carries you when you are too weak to stand on your own. My child, I see your heart, and I see your effort. Even when you feel like you are failing, I know the strength it takes for you to keep moving forward. And I want you to know that I am proud of you for every step you take, even the smallest ones. It is in your moments of weakness that my strength is made perfect. When you feel as though you are broken, know that it is in those moments that I can rebuild you, shape you, and mold you into the person you were always meant to be. The hardships you face are not meant to destroy you, but to refine you. Just as gold is purified in the fire, so too are you being refined in the trials of life. Be patient, my beloved child, for there is purpose in the waiting. I know it is difficult, and I know it feels like time drags on with no relief in sight. But know that in my timing, everything will unfold as it should. Trust in my plan for you, even when you cannot see the full picture. I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail of your life for your good. Trust in my love, for it is greater than you can fathom, and it will never fail. I know you long for peace, for rest, for the end of your struggles. And I promise you that peace is coming. The road you walk now may be hard, but I will never leave you in the storm. I am the God who calms the winds and the waves, and I will bring peace to your soul. There will be a time when the sun shines brightly once again, and when that time comes, it will be sweeter because of the trials you have endured. My child, know that your suffering is not in vain. Every moment of hardship will be redeemed, and I will make all things new. Let your heart be encouraged by my promises. I have not forgotten you, and I never will. I see the struggles that you face, and I am with you every step of the way. Do not be afraid, for I have already won the victory. I have overcome the world, and I will help you to overcome it as well. Stand firm, my child, for you are more than a conqueror through me. I will give you the strength you need to persevere, and I will guide you to the place of victory that I have prepared for you. Remember the words I have spoken to you, I will never leave you nor forsake you, Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. These words are not just a comforting thought, but a promise that I will keep for all eternity. When the world around you feels uncertain, when the future seems unclear, rest in the assurance that I am always with you. You do not walk this path alone, and you never will. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but it is a journey of growth, of transformation, and of purpose. Even in the darkest moments, I am shaping you into the person I have called you to be. Take heart, for my plans for you are good, and I will not allow anything to thwart them. Know that you are precious in my sight, and I will never abandon you. I want you to hold on to this truth: you are not defined by your struggles. Your worth is not determined by the difficulties you face. You are my beloved child, created in my image, and you are loved with an everlasting love. Your struggles do not diminish your value. In fact, they reveal the depth of your resilience, your strength, and your faith. Even when you feel as though you are stumbling, I see the courage it takes to rise again. Do not let fear or doubt steal your peace. Instead, let your heart be filled with the hope that comes from knowing that I am with you. You are more than capable of overcoming what lies ahead, not because of your own strength, but because of mine. You are more than capable because I am in you, and through me, you can do all things. My child, take a deep breath and know that I am holding you in my arms. Your journey is not in vain, and it will lead to a place of peace, joy, and fulfillment. The trials you face are only temporary, but the promises I have made to you are eternal. Do not lose heart, for the best is yet to come. Your future is filled with hope, and your heart will be filled with peace. In the words of my servant Paul, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." Jeremiah 29 verse 11. These are not just words on a page, they are my words to you, my promise to you. I have plans for you, and they are good. Hold on to that truth, for it will carry you through even the darkest days. So, my beloved child, let your heart be encouraged. Trust in my plan, trust in my love, and trust in the hope that I have set before you. The road may be hard, but you are not walking it alone. I am with you, and I will see you through. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, and know that peace and blessings are on the horizon. I love you, and I will never let you go. Keep the faith, for your victory is certain. I see you, my beloved child, and I know the burdens you carry. I see the nights filled with doubt, the mornings that begin in silence and weariness, and the thoughts that swirl in your mind, uncertain of what lies ahead. I see the times when you question the path you're walking, wondering if there is any meaning to your struggles. But, my dear one, let me assure you that your journey is not without purpose. Every step, even the ones that feel small or insignificant, is part of a greater story that I am writing with you. Trust in this, for I am the author of your life, and I am with you every step of the way. Though the darkness may surround you, know that the light is never far from reach. It may feel like you are walking in shadows, but I am the light that guides your way. Even in the darkest of times, I am there, shining brightly, illuminating the path before you. It is true that the road is not always clear, and the storms may come with ferocity. But you, my child, are not meant to walk it alone. I will be your guide, your protector, and your strength. In those moments when you feel unsure of your next step, when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear, remember that I am holding you close. My arms are wide and strong, ready to carry you when you are too weak to go on. There is no burden too heavy for me, no trial too great that I cannot help you overcome. You are never alone, and I am always with you, even when you feel as though you are walking in solitude. It is often in times of struggle that I shape you most. I know the hardship feels unbearable, and the pain feels endless, but there is purpose in every moment of your trial. I see the strength within you, even when you cannot. I know that you have the resilience to rise above the challenges, to grow through the difficulties, and to emerge stronger than you were before. The refining process is not easy, but I am doing a work in you that will bring forth a beauty that only comes from walking through the fire. And remember, my child, I do not waste anything. Every tear that falls from your eyes is seen, every moment of heartache is understood, and every struggle is used for good. I will use your pain to bring about greater things in your life, things that will bless you and those around you. Your story is still unfolding, and the chapters that are yet to be written will be filled with hope, joy, and peace. You may not always understand why things are happening the way they are, and that is okay. Trust in my wisdom, for I see the full picture when you only see part of it. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Isaiah 55 verse 9. I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail for your good, and even in the moments when you cannot see it, know that I am moving in your life. In your darkest hours, I am close. In your moments of weakness, I am strong. In your confusion, I am the truth that guides you. My beloved child, trust in my timing, for I know the perfect moment for everything to unfold. Do not be disheartened by delays or setbacks, for these are part of the process. I am making you into something beautiful, something that will glorify my name and bless the world around you. You may feel like you're stuck, like you're taking one step forward and two steps back, but know that even in those moments, I am working. The struggle is not in vain, and I will redeem every moment. Trust in the process, and trust in my love for you. You may not see it now, but I am preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. Keep your eyes on me, and know that the plans I have for you are good, plans to give you a future filled with hope and blessings. Remember, my child, the words of my servant Paul, for I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us, Romans 8 verse 18. Your suffering is temporary, but the glory I have prepared for you is eternal. The pain you are feeling now is but a small moment compared to the joy that is to come. Take heart, for your reward is great. I am working all things together for your good, and I will not leave you or forsake you, Romans 8 verse 28. So, do not be afraid, my beloved child. You are stronger than you know, and I am with you every step of the way. Your strength does not come from your own abilities, but from my power working in you. Even in your weakness, I am strong. Even in your moments of doubt, I am your certainty. Even in your weariness, I am your rest. And as you walk this path, know that you are not walking alone. I have surrounded you with my love, and I have placed people in your life who will support you, encourage you, and help you along the way. Do not hesitate to reach out to them when you need strength, for I work through them as well. And most importantly, I am always with you. I will never leave you, my child, and I will carry you through every storm. Your journey may be long, but I promise you that you will not walk it in vain. There is purpose in every step, and I am guiding you toward the hope and peace that is coming. Keep your eyes on me, and trust in the plan I have for your life. It may not always make sense now, but one day, you will look back and see how every moment, every struggle, and every hardship was part of my perfect plan for you. I love you, my beloved child. Keep faith, for your journey is leading to something far greater than you can imagine. Trust in my love, and trust in my plan. You are never alone, and I will never forsake you. You are my precious one, and I am with you, always. Keep moving forward, knowing that the best is yet to come. My beloved child, I hear the cries of your heart. I see the tears you've shed in the quiet of the night and the burden you carry in the depths of your soul. I know that at times, it feels as though the weight of the world is pressing down upon you, and you may wonder if you have the strength to continue. But I want to remind you, my precious one, that I am here, holding you in my embrace, and I will never let you go. Your struggles, though difficult and painful, are not the end of your story. They are but a chapter in the journey I have set before you, a journey that is filled with purpose and meaning. There is a greater plan at work in your life, one that is far beyond what you can see right now. I know that it is hard to imagine this, especially in moments of deep sorrow, but trust in me, for I see the end from the beginning. I know the hope and joy that lie ahead, even when the path before you seems uncertain. There is beauty in the struggle, my child, and though you may not yet see it, I promise you that every hardship you face is preparing you for something greater. Just as a seed must be buried in the darkness of the soil before it can grow into something beautiful, so too are you being nurtured and refined through these trials. In the depths of your pain, I am at work. I am cultivating resilience in you, shaping your character, and building in you a foundation that will withstand the storms of life. You are being made into something stronger, something purer, something more like the person I have created you to be. Even when you feel like you are walking through the valley of the shadow of death, know that I am with you. My presence is always with you, and I will never leave you or forsake you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. In the darkest moments, when the path ahead is unclear, I am the light that guides your steps. I will not let you stumble, and I will not let you fall. I will lead you beside still waters and restore your soul. Psalm 23 verses 2-3. I am your shepherd, and I am leading you to a place of peace, even if you cannot see it yet. I know it is easy to become weary, to grow tired of waiting, and to feel as though your prayers are unanswered. But hear me, my child, your prayers are not unheard. I hear every cry of your heart, and I am working on your behalf in ways that you may not yet understand. Trust in my perfect timing, for I know the right moment for everything. The delay you feel is not a denial of your hopes, it is part of the process. Trust that I am preparing the way before you, and that my plan for your life is greater than anything you can imagine. The waiting may be long, and the road may seem uncertain, but I promise you that I am faithful. I will not fail you. I will make a way where there seems to be no way, and I will bring forth blessings from the very place where you feel broken. Your pain will not be in vain, my child. Every tear you've shed, every moment of doubt, will be redeemed. In my time, I will turn your mourning into dancing, and your sorrow into joy. Psalm 30 verse 11. Know that I am your strength when you are weak, and your refuge in times of trouble. When the burdens of this world seem too heavy to bear, I will carry you. You need not face these challenges alone, for I am with you, and I will hold you up with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41 verse 10. You may stumble, but I will never allow you to fall beyond my reach. I will lift you up, and I will sustain you. The struggles you face are not a reflection of your worth, my child. You are precious in my sight, and nothing can separate you from my love. Even in your darkest moments, my love for you remains constant and unchanging. You may feel alone at times, but I am always with you, holding you close to my heart. I am your comfort in the midst of sorrow, your peace in the midst of chaos, and your hope in the midst of despair. Do not let the enemy deceive you into thinking that I have abandoned you, for I have promised that I will never leave you. You are my beloved, and you are not forgotten. The love I have for you is everlasting, and nothing can separate you from it. Even when you feel unworthy, even when you feel like you have failed, know that my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. Your struggles are not a sign of my disapproval, they are a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your faith. I see you, my child, and I am proud of you. As you walk through this season of difficulty, I ask you to trust in me. Trust that I am at work in your life, even when you cannot see it. Trust that my plans for you are good, plans to prosper you and give you a future filled with hope. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Even though you may not understand the path you are on, trust that I am guiding you towards something beautiful. The road may be rough, and the journey may be long, but I promise you that it will be worth it. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, and know that I am with you every step of the way. Your suffering is temporary, but the glory that awaits you is eternal. There will come a time when all the pain, all the heartache, and all the struggles will be a distant memory. I will wipe away every tear from your eye, and you will experience the fullness of my peace and joy. The challenges you face now are preparing you for a future that is beyond your comprehension, a future that is filled with my blessings and my love. And in the meantime, my child, I will not leave you to face this journey alone. I will continue to guide you, to strengthen you, and to provide for you in ways that you cannot yet see. Trust in my love, and trust that I am working all things together for your good. Romans 8 verse 28. Know that every moment of hardship will be redeemed, every tear will be wiped away, and every struggle will be transformed into a testimony of my faithfulness. So take heart, my beloved child. Do not despair, for I am with you, and I will carry you through this. The road may be difficult, but the destination is worth it. Keep your eyes on me, and trust in my plan. Your victory is assured, for I have already overcome the world. John 16 verse 33. In the end, you will stand victorious, and my peace will be yours. I love you, and I will never let you go. My beloved child, I see you, and I know how deeply you feel the weight of your struggles. I know the battles you are facing, the moments of doubt, and the times when you wonder if the pain will ever cease. It feels as though the world around you is pressing in, and in these moments, it may seem as though the light has grown dim and the hope has faded. But I am here, and I want you to know that your struggles are not in vain. I am with you in the midst of your suffering, and I will never abandon you. I have been with you through every moment of your life, even in the darkest valleys. I have seen the tears you've shed, the heartaches that have felt unbearable, and the moments of confusion where you couldn't see the way forward. Yet, in the midst of all of this, I have been working. I am the God who makes all things new, and I am working in your life right now, even in ways that you may not yet see. You are not forgotten. I am here, and I will never leave you. In this journey of life, you will face trials. It is inevitable. But know that the difficulties you experience are not punishment or the result of some failure. They are part of the process of refining, of growing, of becoming more like the person I created you to be. I see your heart, and I see your effort. You are not alone in your struggles. You are not defined by your hardships, but by my love and the strength I have placed within you. Every trial you face has the potential to refine you, to make you stronger, and to build in you a foundation that will never falter. Even in the darkest times, I am here, guiding you. I know the path ahead may seem unclear, and you may feel uncertain about the direction of your life. But trust in me, my child, for I am your shepherd. I will lead you beside still waters and restore your soul. Psalm 23 verses 2-3. I know the desires of your heart, and I am working in ways you cannot yet understand to bring about my perfect plan for you. The difficulties you face now will not last forever. I promise you that peace is on the horizon. Your struggles will not be wasted, and I will redeem every moment of hardship. In the meantime, my child, trust in my faithfulness. When the road is difficult and the journey feels long, remember that I am right here beside you. When you feel weak, I am your strength. Isaiah 41 verse 10. When you feel lost, I am the way. John 14 verse 6. When the world feels uncertain, I am your unshakable foundation. I am the one who holds all things together, and I will hold you together as well. You may not understand why things are happening the way they are, and that is okay. There will be times when the answers will not come immediately, when you will wonder why the struggles are so great. But remember this, I see the whole picture. I know what you cannot yet see. My plans for you are good, and I am working all things together for your good. Romans 8 verse 28. Even when the storm rages and the waves crash around you, I am with you. I will guide you through the storm to the place of calm, to the place of peace. When you feel overwhelmed by your struggles, remember that I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. Psalm 46 verse 1. I will never allow you to face more than you can bear. In those moments when it seems impossible, I will carry you. I will lift you up when you cannot stand. You do not walk this journey alone, and you never will. And even though it may seem like the path is long and filled with obstacles, know that I am with you in every step you take. My child, you are not walking in the wilderness without purpose. There is a reason for every step, and I am leading you toward a place of promise, peace, and fulfillment. Even when the journey seems difficult, keep your eyes on the goal. There is a future of hope and blessings that I have prepared for you. The best is yet to come. In your suffering, remember that you are not abandoned. I will never forsake you. I have promised to be with you always, to the very end of the age, Matthew 28 verse 20. The world may change, people may come and go, but my love for you is unchanging. I will never leave you in your pain, I will walk with you through it. And one day, when the trials have passed, you will see how I have worked through it all, how I have used every moment to shape you, to refine you, and to bring you to a place of peace and joy. In your moments of doubt, remember my promises to you. My word is true, and I will fulfill every promise I have made. When the world around you feels unstable, my love for you is constant. When you feel like giving up, I am the one who gives you strength. When you cannot see the way forward, I will show you the way. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, Revelation 22 verse 13. I have known you from the moment I formed you in your mother's womb, and I will continue to know you and guide you all the days of your life. I understand the pain you are going through, my child. I have felt the anguish you feel, and I am with you in it. My son, Jesus, walked this earth and experienced every sorrow, every betrayal, and every trial that you face. He knows what it is like to feel abandoned, to feel lonely, and to suffer. And he did it for you. He bore your sins, your pain, and your struggles on the cross so that you might have life and life more abundantly, John 10 verse 10. You are not alone in your suffering, for Jesus has walked the same path before you, and he is walking beside you now. Though you may not understand the reasons for your trials, I want you to trust in my love for you. I am with you always, and I will never leave you. Your suffering has purpose, and though it may not be easy, I will use it for your good. Take heart, for I have overcome the world, John 16 verse 33. The victory has already been won, and you will share in that victory. You are my beloved child, and I love you more than you can imagine. The pain you feel is temporary, but the love I have for you is eternal. Keep pressing on, even when the road seems long. Keep trusting, even when the answers are not clear. Keep hoping, even when your heart feels weary. For I am with you, and I will never let you go. The journey ahead is filled with promise, and I will guide you every step of the way. Keep your eyes on me, my child, and trust that I am making all things new. My beloved child, I know that the weight you carry in your heart is heavy. There are days when the burden of your struggles feels almost unbearable. It can feel as though the pain and the hardship will never end, and you may wonder if there is any purpose to it all. I understand your weariness, and I am here to tell you, you are not alone. Your suffering is not without meaning, and your journey is being guided by my loving hand. In your deepest moments of despair, when you feel as though the world is closing in on you, remember this truth: I see you. I know you by name, and my heart is for you. I see every tear you shed, every moment of confusion, and every cry for help. You are never far from my gaze, and my love for you is eternal. Even when it feels like you are walking alone, I am always with you, leading you forward, step by step, through the valleys and toward the mountaintop that awaits you. Your journey has a purpose, my child, and though the path may seem difficult now, it is leading you to something far greater. I have a plan for your life, a plan to give you a future filled with hope and peace, Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Every struggle you face is an opportunity for growth, for refinement, and for deepening your relationship with me. You are not walking in vain. I am using each and every moment, every trial and tribulation, to prepare you for the blessings I have in store for you. There will be times when you feel discouraged, when you question the reason for your suffering, and when you long for relief. But remember, my child, that in the midst of your pain, I am at work. I am the God who brings beauty from ashes, Isaiah 61 verse 3. I will take every painful moment and turn it into something that will bear fruit in your life. Though the night is long and the darkness seems overwhelming, I promise you that the morning will come, and with it, the promise of new beginnings. I will restore your joy, and I will make all things new. You are not alone in this, my beloved. I know the weight of your heart because I have carried it. Through the suffering of my Son, Jesus, I have experienced the depths of human pain, and I walk with you through it now. His suffering was not in vain, and neither is yours. Jesus bore the weight of your sins and your struggles on the cross so that you could experience freedom, peace, and hope. He is the ultimate source of your strength, and through him, you can overcome any obstacle. I will never ask you to carry a burden alone. You can rest in the truth that I am always with you, lifting you up, supporting you, and carrying you when you are too weary to stand. In the moments when you feel overwhelmed, I ask you to take a deep breath and remember that I am with you. I am the one who holds you, who comforts you, and who strengthens you. I will give you the strength you need for each day, Isaiah 40 verse 31. When you feel weak, I will be your strength. When you feel lost, I will be your guide. When you feel hopeless, I will be your hope. Trust in my promises, for they are true and unshakable. I want you to know, my child, that there is a divine purpose in everything you are experiencing. The trials you face are not meant to break you, they are meant to refine you. Just as gold is refined in the fire, so too are you being refined through these struggles. Your faith is being tested, but it will emerge stronger than ever. You are being shaped into the person I have always intended you to be, and though the process may be painful, the outcome will be worth it. You are not defined by your struggles, but by the strength I have placed within you, the love I have poured into you, and the future I have planned for you. I know that there will be times when the road ahead seems unclear, when the path feels uncertain, and when you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. But I want to assure you that the light is there. I am that light, and I will guide you through the darkness. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will not falter. I will lead you to a place of peace, a place of rest, and a place of joy. The pain you feel now is temporary, but the joy that is coming will be eternal. When you are weary, come to me, and I will give you rest, Matthew 11 verse 28. I am the one who refreshes your soul and renews your strength. You do not have to carry your burdens alone. I am here to help you, to carry you when you can no longer walk, and to hold you when you feel broken. You are never too far gone, never too lost, and never too far from my love. I will always be with you, holding you in my arms, and guiding you with my grace. You are a beloved child of the Most High God, and nothing can separate you from my love. No trial, no heartache, no burden is too great for me to carry. I am bigger than your struggles, and I am more powerful than any obstacle that stands in your way. Trust in my goodness, my child, and trust in the plan I have for you. Your suffering will not last forever, and you will emerge from this season stronger, wiser, and more deeply connected to me. Remember, my beloved, that the pain you feel is temporary, but the glory that awaits you is eternal. You are being prepared for something far greater than you can imagine. The promises I have made to you are sure, and I will never fail you. Keep your heart open to my love, your eyes focused on my truth, and your faith grounded in my word. I will carry you through this, and in the end, you will experience the fullness of the joy, peace, and blessings I have promised you. So do not despair, my child, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I will strengthen you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand, Isaiah 41 verse 10. The road may be long, but the end is glorious. You are not alone, and you are not forgotten. I love you with an everlasting love, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. Keep trusting, keep hoping, and keep believing, for I am making all things new. Your victory is assured. And you will see, in time, that every tear, every hardship, every trial will have been worth it. The day will come when you will look back on this season and see how I have worked through it all, how I have turned your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy. Psalm 30 verse 11. I am faithful, and I will bring you through to the other side, where peace, joy, and blessings await you. My beloved child, I am with you always. Never forget that I love you, and I will never let you go. Keep your faith in me, and trust that my plans for you are good. You are never alone, and your journey is leading you to a future filled with my love, my peace, and my joy. I am with you. Always.